Hi, welcome to Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. In today's session, we will discuss about how to post journal entries in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. In E-Trade, system will allow you to post all type of journal entries like cash payment, cash receipt, purchase, sales, bank receipt, bank payment, purchase return, sales return, contra, and journal voucher. If you are using accounts with inventory, sales, sales return, purchase and purchase return will be posted with the help of the concerned user interface. The other voucher type like cash payment, cash receipt, bank payment, bank receipt, contra and JV that you can manage with journal master by posting journal entries. One feature is even if you try to make or post a wrong entry, system will notify you the journal entry you are trying to post is wrong. Unless and until you rectify the mistake, then only system will allow you to save the journal entries. And whenever you choose a journal entry, here we can see system will show you a smart help which account to be debited and which account need to be credited. Based on the voucher tab you select from this combo box, system will automatically display the smart help here. By seeing this or reading this, the operator can very easily post any type of journal entries without any mistake. So before entering few journal entries, let us make a purchase entry first. I'm going to the chart of accounts or list of accounts. Whatever ledger account we have created will appear in this chart of accounts or list of accounts. Out of the various ledger accounts we have created, let us filter only those ledger accounts that we created under the group supplier. From this list, we can choose the supplier, and by clicking this filter button, we can filter those ledger accounts that we have created under the account group supplier. Here, consider this is the supplier we have created now, TMP Rice Mill. The right side you can see the transaction debit amount in this account is 0. Credit account amount is also 0, and at the moment 0 is the payable amount at the moment, because we have just created this ledger account. We haven't entered any transaction in this ledger account. So let us make a purchase entry first. To make the purchase entry, from the work center, you can choose or select the purchase option. Otherwise, in the toolbar also, you can see this is the icon for making purchase entry. So let us make a purchase entry. Consider in today is the day of purchase and 24, 25, 242 PMP. Suppose this is the supplier bill number what is printed in the invoice. The supplier I am choosing as TMP Rice Mill. payment term credit. Now system will ask us what is the net amount mentioned in the purchase invoice. The net amount what is printed in the purchase invoice is 3,75,000. After entering the purchase bill amount, now we have to declare what are the products we have purchased from the supplier for rupees 3,75,000. What I have purchased is basmati rice Milan brand 50 kg bag. The product name is basmati rice. The brand is Milan. One bag contains 50 kg of basmati rice. Choose this item. Now here we can see the unit of measure is bag. One bag contains 50 kg of basmati rice brand Milan. Now we have to enter how much quantity you have purchased. I have purchased 50 bags of 50 kg. Each bag contains 50 kg. Such 50 bag I am buying. MRP of the item is 9,500. It means in each 50 kg bag, MRP what is printed on the bag is 9,500. Means up to 9,500 we can sell this 50 kg bag. The cost price is 7,500 per bag. Since we have entered the GST percentage as 5% at the time of item creation, system will automatically calculate SGST and CGST based on the GST tariff we have mentioned while creating this item. So now we can see the total amount we have declared is 3,75,000, and the item what we have selected is also the total amount is coming 3,75,000. Suppose this is the only item I purchased in this bill. Once the bill total amount is tally with the item total amount, click on this round off field. If there is anything to round off, we can round it off. Otherwise, by pressing enter key, by clicking the save button, we can save this purchase entry. Now let us go to the stock register. To go to the stock register, from the main menu, we can choose set price or stock register. Whatever items you have created, each item, what is the closing stock at the moment, how much purchases we have made, how much sales return, purchase return, all such information belongs to all item you can see in this stock register. Here we can see this is the item we have purchased at the moment, basmati rice Milan brand 50 kg bag. Here in the MRP on item is showing 9,500 per bag. Cost price is showing 7,500. And here in the purchase column, here you can see the heading purchase. In the purchase column, you can see 50 bag is showing here. And in the last column, closing stock, here we can see 50 bag is showing as closing stock. And the stock value as per the cost price is 3,75,000. Now, once you have purchased this item, after the purchase, the next step is to fix the selling price. On what price you are going to sell this 50 kg bag? The cost price is 7,500 and the selling price is, or MRP of what is printed on this product is 9,500, and I am fixing a selling price of 9,000 per bag. Here, in two methods, you can set the selling price. Either you can enter the retail selling price, wholesale selling price manually. Otherwise, if you want to keep 5% of the cost price, or if you want to keep, I want to set a selling price with a margin of 5%. The profit margin you can enter here, and by pressing the enter key, system will display a retail price with a margin of 5% here automatically. In the previous case, 9,000 was the retail selling price we fixed manually. When I enter 5% profited selling price, system automatically calculated as 7,875. So let me use it manually or set it manually. My default retail selling price I am setting is 9,000 per bag. Let me save this selling price by clicking this save button. Now let me go to the purchase entry form again, and let me choose the same supplier TMP rice. As soon as you choose a supplier from the supplier list, here you can see at the moment how much is payable or outstanding amount in this specific supplier what we have selected now, that we can see in this list. 3,75,000 is payable to the supplier. If you want to see what are the bills or outstanding bills, if you want to see, by clicking this OS bills button, system will display for a quick reference how many bills are outstanding at the moment against the supplier we have selected. At the moment, the supplier we have selected is TMP rice mill. In this way also, you can see a quick reference about the outstanding payables to the selected supplier whenever you entered into the user interface of purchase register. Now let us go to the ledger account. Let me go to the list of accounts once again. Supplier, I am filtering only those ledger account which belongs to the group supplier. This is the supplier we have purchased at the moment, TMP rice mill. When we checked last time, payable was 0. Now we can see in the credit amount 3,75,000 is showing, and at the moment the balance is 3,75,000 as credit balance. When you put the cursor on a specific ledger account and by pressing the enter key, system will display you whatever journal entries are there in this specific ledger account, that will be displayed in the screen for a quick reference. Here we can see the transaction type is purchase. The reference number is or bill number is 242. Here we can see being purchased from TMP rice mill wide bill number so and so, supplier bill number so and so, dated so and so. Here the amount also you can see. And by putting the cursor on a specific ledger account, if we click on this ledger button placed in the top, you can see the ledger account in the screen. By clicking this print button, you can generate a ledger account in a paper format. Here you can see the ledger name is TMP rice mill. There is only one transaction, that is purchase entry. The narration we can see here, and the total amount is also showing here. And at the moment Payable to TMP rice mill is 3,75,000 as the closing balance, and it is a credit balance. If you go to the journal register, here also we can see this is the purchase entry we have posted at the moment. Purchase account debtor to TMP rice mill being purchased from TMP rice mill wide so and so bill number worth rupees 3,75,000 is also showing in the journal register or day book. Every day we can also reconcile all the transactions with the day book printout. Now let me make a partial payment to this TMP rice mill. Suppose we are going to make a bank payment of 1 lakh today. For that, we need to enter or post the journal entries. To make use of the journal entries from the work center, you can choose journal master. Otherwise, in the toolbar also you can see an icon for journal entries. Click on this. Here, the transaction number, this is auto generated. You have to choose which type of journal voucher you are going to post, that you have to select from this combo box. Since I am making payment to the supplier TMP rice mill for an amount of 1 lakh, and the payment I am giving is through bank. If you are making the cash payment, you can choose cash payment. If you are making bank payment, you can choose the voucher type as bank payment. Let us choose the voucher type as bank payment. Date, if it is paying in today's date, system will display automatically the current date here. If you want to change any back date, you can choose it. System will automatically assign a unique voucher number for each voucher type. End of each financial year, if required, we can restart this voucher numbering against each voucher type. Let me choose TMP rice mill, and I am making a payment of 1 lakh to this TMP rice mill. As soon as you choose a specific voucher type, here we can see debit, supplier, and credit bank account. The journal entry rule will automatically appear here by reading this accounting principle also. The operator can very easily post the journal entries. Even if you try to make a mistake, system will notify you. You are trying to post a wrong entry. Unless and until you rectify it, system will not allow you to save it. So the bank I am choosing is SBI. SBI also, let me enter 1 lakh. It means I have paid 1 lakh rupees to TMP rice mill from SBI. Once you enter the journal entry, you can enter the narration here. For example, being paid rupees 1 lakh TMP rice mill towards the purchase of basmati rice 50 kg bag, wide bill number 242 voucher number, here we can see voucher number 5. In the bracket I am mentioning partial payment. So whatever narration you wish to enter along with each voucher journal entry, we can enter here. And once you entered the narration, you can click on the save button to post it. Journal saved successfully. Now again, let us check the ledger account of this TMP rice mill. TMP rice mill I am choosing. Here you can see in the previous case or time when we checked the ledger account of TMP rice mill, there was only one transaction for the purchase 3,75,000 and payable was also 3,75,000. Now out of this 3,75,000, now we have entered a payment voucher as bank payment. Through SBI, we have made a bank payment to this supplier of rupees 1 lakh, and after the payable minus what we have paid at the moment, the closing balance is 2,75,000. Now again go to the purchase interface. Let us choose TMP rice mill. Here also you can see at the moment only 2,75,000 is showing as payable to this specific supplier TMP rice mill. Now let us make a 25,000 payment as cash. The previous one what we have paid is as bank payment. Now let us make a payment of 25,000 as cash. Again go to the journal master or journal register. Since I am making a cash payment, choose the voucher type as cash payment. Here for cash account, crediting 25,000. Either you can enter credit amount or credit amount first or debit amount first. There is no requirement that the first you should do the debit or then only you can accept credit. Anything, either debit or credit you can choose. TMP rice I am choosing. The payment through cash I am making the payment of 25,000. And this time I am making the payment as cash. So I have selected the cash account as credit. Here the narration I am paying is entering is being cash paid to TMP rice mill wide bill number 242 voucher number 117 against the purchase of basmati rice 50 kg bag. Again I am making a remark as partial payment. So while auditing or seeing this voucher, we can very easily understand that the payment is not the final payment. This is only a partial payment. Once you have entered the narration, click on the save button. Now let us again go to the ledger account of this specific supplier TMP rice mill. Here you can see the first general transaction is for purchase 3,75,000. The second one is belongs to a payment, bank payment from SBI. We have paid an amount of 1 lakh, and again wide voucher number 117. We make a payment wide cash or as cash 25,000. Payable minus what we have paid is 3,75,000 is the payable amount. Out of that 1,25,000 we have paid, and at the moment closing balance, credit balance is 2,50,000. So in this way we can use the journal entries in Brainweaver's e-trade retail management system. Now again, let us make a sales entry. Go to the list of accounts. Let me filter the ledger accounts based on the customer. Here you can see one customer I have created as AgriGrain Private Limited. At the moment, the balance is 0. We have just created the ledger account. We haven't posted any transaction in this ledger account. So let us make a sales entry. The retail selling price I have fixed is 9,000. So let me make a sales entry. I am choosing AgriGrain as the customer. The item I am choosing is basmati rice 50 kg bag. The MRP what is printed on the product is displayed here, and here our selling price 9,000 is the selling price we have fixed. The quantity is 5 bag I am selling. So 45,000 is the selling total bill amount. Suppose customer also, or we are selling these goods to AgriGrain as credit. The payment I am choosing is credit. Now let us generate the ledger account of AgriGrain. Here AgriGrain Private Limited. Here you can see ledger account name is AgriGrain Private Limited. There is only one journal entry in this ledger account as sales. Sales bill number being sold to AgriGrain Private Limited, void bill number so and so. This is receivable from this customer, and the closing balance is also 45,000. Debit balance it is showing. It means receivables from customer ledger 45,000. Suppose later we have received a 5,000 from this customer AgriGrain white cash. To post that journal entry, go to the journal master again. In the previous case, whenever we paid through bank to TMP rice mill, our supplier, we have selected the voucher type as bank payment and cash payment. Now we are getting cash from our customer, so we have to choose the voucher type as cash receipt. I am choosing cash account as debit. Consider we have received 5,000 from AgriGrain. The credit I am giving to AgriGrain. The narration I am giving is being cash received from customer Agri Green Private Limited against sales bill number so and so. What was the bill number? You can mention it here for EC auditing, and also here we can mention whether it is a part payment or full and final settlement, that we can also mention here for EC auditing purpose. Once you have entered the narration, click on the save button to save it. Now again, let us go to the ledger account of this specific customer, Agri Green. Here you can see now there is two journal entries. One is for sales 45,000, another one is for cash receipt 5,000. So receivables was 45,000. What the amount we have received is 5,000. Balance, debit balance is showing us 40,000. Here in the each voucher type, you can see a unique voucher number system will automatically generate. If you want, after making the payment or receiving the payment, if you want to issue a voucher receipt, click on the journal entry, and by clicking the print button, you can take the printout of this cash receipt voucher and putting this signature in this voucher. We can also scan the receipt to the customer as a proof of the cash receipt to intimate them we have received so and so amount from you. We have already accounted this payment in your ledger account. So this will be very easy or efficient method to intimate them whenever you make or receive any payment from your customer. It is very important or required to inform them that you have received so and so payment with thanks, so that we can avoid any kind of malpractices. Also, whenever you receive a payment, this is the efficient method of acknowledging to the concerned department about the receipt of the fund. So in this way, we can use any type of voucher type journal entries in Brainweaver's e-trade retail management system. We can also modify the journal entries. If there is any change, we can modify the journal entries upon your requirement. So thank you for watching this video.